Good morning. Hope you're having a good day. I am. I actually slept till 6. I did get my lab results from the other day, and it said that my testosterone is low, and so is my estrogen. So they're going to bump both of those up, and hopefully, I'll sleep better, and some of this stuff slow down. Today, the landscapers are here, and they are working on the left side of the fenced-in area. I've showed it before, and I'll show it again. They're adding the wall, and then they're going to add an area with natural stone and brick for the fire pit area. And I'm excited about that because that's kind of the last, not quite the last stage. It's the second to the last stage of the backyard project. We still have to do the other side, the right side of the fenced-in area, where we're going to add a pergola porch swing. But let me show you some before pictures, and maybe I can go outside and just take a little bit of video while they're walking away. Also, we were talking about putting our fire pit right here, and I wouldn't mind it. I think there's enough room right in here to have a couple of chairs in the fire pit. We will cover all of this with grass or whatever, so you can't. This is just a mess right now. But that's what we're thinking, because it's right off here. You can just walk out here and sit here and enjoy the fire. And then these little I can't remember what, like a monkey grass, those are going to be moved to that island. I have a whole idea for that island. So we're going to reuse some of these things in here. I'll probably replant these too, but yeah, the stress will be gone. This is what they've done so far. They've added all of the dirt, and they've taken out all the plants. This is going to be so nice. I cannot wait. And what's going to be along here, they're going to add all of those. I don't know if you can see them, but we bought a lot of boxwoods. So they'll go along here, and then we bought some grass plants that they're going to plant around here to hide that. And then the fire pit will go right in the middle with the Adirondack chairs. This is going to look so much better. So on today's agenda, I'm going to continue to do those little things around my house, and some of them include going to get some flowers for some of my pots. I'll show you the flowers that I absolutely love. I could not figure out how I smacked my ankle, and now I do. I know, because I just smacked it again. That hurt. That hurt. Yeah, check this out. I hit it again right on that spot. You see how nice and purple that is? Yeah, that. I hit it on either that leg, or I think it was this leg. Yeah. We have the best landscaper in the world. He grabbed this stone because it's shaped like North Carolina. So we're going to incorporate that into the last step, which will be right there. Is that not the coolest thing? Before I smacked my ankle again, I was going to take you outside and show you the plants that I bought from Lowe's that I used in my planters. I am needing some more, and I don't think Lowe's has them, so I might have to run to the garden center here on Lawndale that's very close to our house. But I am loving how these plants are hanging over the edge of the planters. I'm hoping someone has them, because this is what they look like. Keep in mind, this needs watered. I haven't watered it today. But these are so pretty. Look how they droop. And I don't know what they're called, but they started out really, really tiny, and now they're starting to just get the look that I love. But again, Lowe's didn't have them. So I need to run to the nursery to see if I can find more, because I want another geranium or something in this planter right here. And then I want the same look. I want the same droopiness as that. There are 2 babies. Rob said he saw 3. And then Mom is back there. I'm filming this in the neighbor's yard. They ran across ours and then came into the neighbor's yard. They're still young enough that they have their spots. They're so cute. Let's go check out how much they've done so far. I left and ran some errands. I haven't seen this yet, so let's take a peek. This is what it is looking like now. If you remember from this morning, this was all... There wasn't anything here but old plants, etc. And so they brought in, I don't know how many wheelbarrows full of dirt, and then they started laying the sand. Ooh. Oh, that's going to be so nice. They're edging this with the brick. We had a ton of brick left over from wherever. Actually, we didn't. The previous owner left a bunch of brick. Oh, this is going to look so nice. I'm crawling in here so you can see this better. That's going to be so pretty. It is going to be so pretty. I can just envision myself sitting out here and burning firewood and just enjoying the view. I'm going to give you this view. So when you're walking right here, this is what you'll see. And then we're going to have a row of boxwoods, and I'll probably put another bird bath here. And then these are the grass plants that we're going to put around this, so they'll be big and hopefully make this area look better. Also, I told him to build this around the plants, because this should be a circle, but I want it to look like these plants are growing in between the stones. So it looks like this has been here forever. Did you see that, Rob?
Looks good.
Oh my God, it's gonna look so pretty. One other thing that I would like him to do with any leftover stone, I kind of want a platform here, like an area with just flat stone, so I can put some urns or some potted plants. And then we're going to do the same thing over here, because then we can keep the storage bin that we put our pillows and cushions in. We can keep it right here. And then here will be the panels that I bought that I haven't installed yet. So we'll have panels here to kind of cover that. And then you'll be able to access the air conditioning units through there. So panel will go right here. I did go to the plant store and I grabbed some plants for the new pots that I bought the other day off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm also going to switch out the rhododendron that's not... It just needs to go bye-bye. It's an odd shape. It doesn't look good. I bought another plant for the very tall cast iron urn that's kind of in our driveway. I'll show you here in a second. So I've got that project going on. And then Thursday morning, I went out to the garage and I noticed that the freezer door had been ajar. And so whatever was in the freezer door was still, part was frozen, part was a little bit thawed out, so I had to use it. So now I'm making sloppy joes and bratwurst. Here in a second, I'm going to take you out and show you the flowers that I bought. This crazy hair. And I'm also going to try to do a switcheroo of some of the urns, because I have a really pretty urn right outside this window that I think I want in the back. And then the two that I just picked up from Facebook Marketplace, I might leave by the garage. But there's a story behind one of these urns. This urn we brought from our old house. This is a cast iron urn, and it's probably 3 feet tall. It is very heavy, but I'm putting this lovely creature in there. I love the texture of this evergreen, and I think it will look really, really good in there. I'm also, I don't remember, they told me what this is called and I can't remember. I'm transplanting this into different urns, and I'm going to put these with the evergreen because these are perennials, so they'll come back every year. This is the urn I want to put back in the fenced-in area because I think this one is so pretty. We found this in the weeds at our old house. I'm going to find the video. But I just love this urn. I think it is so pretty. I love that it's rusting. I love the patina. I love all of this detail. Again, this is very heavy because it's cast iron. But let me see if I can find the story where we found it. So, hey. Okay, just found another gem. Rob saw it the other day. I have no clue what this is. This little white thing. It's like a little tub. Is it like a... There it is, folks. Hiding in all of the vines. It's probably over... It's 2 feet. Gorgeous, gorgeous patina.